Hello and welcome to my takeover of the Excel Insta Live. Let's see. Okay. Now, if you are taking this class, you will need a strap. Make sure you have a strap. Then you will need a block. Now, if you don't have a block, don't worry. And you need a towel or something to pad your knees. Remember, the towel is not something that if you don't have a strap, use a towel, but make sure you have two towels because you need another towel to wipe your sweat, right? Okay, because we only have 1 hour before the live cuts off, let's start the class. Close your eyes. Now sit up really tall and start to deepen the breath. Get your breath really deep, feeling for spreading your ribs sideways. Now, the intent that we are working with today is to be kind to yourself, especially during this period where I think a lot of us is trapped. I would say trapped at home or stuck at home, and many times you will start to, get bored, and your mind will go and tell you things like, oh my god, you're so unproductive today, oh my god, you're growing so fat, stuff like that. What I can suggest you is to just be kind to yourself first. Perhaps it's time for you to take a rest. Just rest, don't be so self-critical. So that is what you're working with today. Be kind to yourself. Use poses, especially poses that really hurts you, to help you learn how to be kind to yourself. Now gently open up your eyes and come into knee pow. Right leg under, left knee on top. Now hands forward. We are coming into Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale everything up, hold the breath, pull belly into the spine. So if you don't know how pulling belly into spine feels like, just think of yourself in front of a mirror and you want to look super slim. You will know how to pull the belly in. I promise you that. Let's go. Now take a deep inhale, lift chest up. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Hold the breath, pull belly in and up. Chin down towards your chest. Let go of your belly, inhale, come up. Switch over towards the other side. So the left knee goes under, the right knee goes on top. Now arms forward. Take a deep inhale, lift chest up. Forceful exhale through the mouth. Hold the breath, pull belly in, chin down towards chest. And let go of the belly, inhale, come on out. Come into a seated side bend with your left leg straight. Right foot either towards the groin, or if you are feeling a little bit more flexible or more advanced today, come into a half yoga. Open up your knees as far apart as you can. Left hand on the inside, right arm up. Take a big inhale, spread the side ribs. Hold the breath, move into the side bend as much as your body allows you to go into as you're holding on to the breath. Then you stop at the extreme where your body can go. Exhale everything out. And then learning how to work deeper from this position. Come into a neck release from here. So the body stays in your side bend. The top arm goes beside your rib cage, just hovering off the ground. Huge inhale. Lift arms away from shoulder. Then exhale, look away from the shoulder. Feeling for a stretch from the back of your ear down to the top of your shoulder. Breathe in into that stretch. This is a very good pose for you to check out how to be kind to yourself. What are the internal dialogue that is going on in the head right now? Is it I'm not moving good enough in that pose, or am I right? Just check out what's going on in the head. Now, keeping your neck relaxed, use the floating hand, which is your right hand, pull your torso back up. Once you are seated up tall, then use left hand to cradle the neck up. Showing kindness to yourself goes to that extent. Taking care of your head and your neck. Go over towards the right hand side. So right leg straight, left foot, half hero, or target towards the ground. Right hand on the inside, left arm out. Huge inhale, spread side ribs. Hold the breath, move into the side bend as much as holding breath allows you to go. Then exhale, stay where you are. Deep inhale, lift ribs away from the pelvis. Exhale, relax yourself into the side bend. And have a feel of what your legs is doing here. Is it just staying in the pose, or are you actively pushing the energy out through the thighs and the foot? Just feel for it. Coming into neck release. Release right ear down towards right shoulder. Top arm goes beside the ribcage, hovering off the ground. Huge inhale. Left arm moving away from the body. Exhale. Look away from your shoulder so you can start to feel the stretch from the back of your ear down to the top of your shoulder. Huge inhale down to where you feel the stretch is. And exhale to soften that area down. So to come out, neck is relaxed. Use your left hand, pull your torso back up. Then use right hand to cradle the neck up. Alright. Favorite part of the class. Come down to your back for elbow to knee. Oops, let me move all these things. Interlace fingers, put it behind head, let the head rest onto palm. Point elbows up towards the sky, bend your knee in 90. Take a huge inhale down into the side ribs. Hold the breath. Press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Feel for your lower belly turning on, your butt coming off the ground. Exhale, reach both elbows towards left thigh, right foot forward. Spread toes and pull belly down towards the spine. Oops. You see my toes is spreading? Huge inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, reach both elbows towards right thigh, left foot forward, spread toes, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, scoop tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, left thigh, right foot forward. Spread toes, pull belly down. Huge inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Spread, lower back down. Scoop tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, right thigh, left foot straight forward. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down, scoop tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows, left thigh, right foot forward. Spread toes, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down, scoop tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, right thigh, left foot forward. Spread toes, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Coming into straddle, lifting through. Straighten your legs up skywards. Flex your feet. Okay, take a huge inhale, spreading side ribs. Hold the breath, open your legs up into straddle. And then exhale. Now huge inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Straddle your feet far apart and pull belly down. Inhale, lower pelvis down. Exhale, curl tailbone. Straddle your thighs away from each other and pull belly down towards the spine. Inhale, lower pelvis down. Exhale, scoop tailbone out. Straddle, activate your legs and straddle the feet far apart. Pull belly down towards the spine. Inhale, lower pelvis down. Exhale, scoop tailbone, straddle feet far apart and pull belly down. Inhale, lower pelvis down. Exhale, scoop tailbone out. Straddle feet away from each other. Pull belly down. Inhale, lower pelvis down. Exhale, scoop tailbone up. Straddle the feet far apart and pull belly down towards spine. Inhale, lower pelvis. Let's do one more for every one of you who's watching this. Exhale, scoop tailbone up. Straddle the feet far apart and pull belly down towards your spine. Inhale, lower pelvis down, lower the head down. Use your hands to help your legs back to center. Then lower the feet down. Take one deep breath here and wash the breath into the area of your core where you feel a lot of sensation is. Set up for bridge pose. Knees on top of ankle, fingertips lightly touching your heels. Then once you got this, arms up by the side. Exhale, tuck tailbone, lift pelvis, torso off the ground. Take a huge inhale, spread your ribcage. Exhale, turn on your legs, turn on your sit bone. So if you don't know where your sit bone is, it's right here where the thighs meet the butt. Big inhale, lift chest to face. Exhale, press the big mount of the big toes into the ground. So as you stay out in bridge, feel for how you can be kind to yourself in this pose. Perhaps it's taking a longer breath. And perhaps you feel the freedom on your lower back. Now exhale, tuck tailbone, lower the upper back down, followed by the middle back, followed by the lower back, then come down all the way. Roll over to your left and pick yourself up. Come into dolphin. Come down onto elbows and knees. Grab hold of your opposite bicep, measure the distance between your arms. Now shoulder injury people, clasp hands in front of you. The rest of us, parallel the arms in front of you. Take a huge inhale, lift upper back. Exhale, wrap the shoulders, straighten up your legs. Into dolphin. Inhale, press your forearm into the ground to lift ribs away from the shoulder. Exhale, ground the heels towards the ground. Keeping your neck relaxed here. So some of us have a tendency to look up like that. Relax the neck, let it hang. For those of us who are feeling a little bit more advanced today, ground the right heel down and lift left leg up. Huge inhale, use your left leg to lift you up skywards. Release right leg down, left leg down. I'm still messing up my left and right, even on camera, right? Those of you who came for my class, you know. Now ground left heel down and lift right leg up. Huge inhale, use right leg to lift you up. Exhale, ground the heels down. And release right leg down, lower your knees down, exhale. Come up and come to the front of the mat. For B series, with 3 pose vignettes. I'll take an exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, scoop chest forward. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Warrior 2 with shoulder shrugs. Inhale, left foot forward into warrior 2. So if you are a new friend watching this, warrior 2 have the front heel lining up to the middle of the back arc. Arms down. Now listen carefully. The first one have a holding of the breath. The second and third doesn't. Take a deep inhale. Spread upper back. Hold the breath. Lift shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale. Squeeze top tip of shoulder blades together and drag it down. Inhale. Spread upper back. Exhale. Squeeze middle tip of shoulder blades together. Drag it down. Inhale. Spread upper back. And exhale, using your elbows this time around. Squeeze the bottom tip of your shoulder blades together and drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Hold the breath. Lift shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale, squeeze top tip of your shoulder blades together and drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Exhale, squeeze middle tip, shoulder blades together and drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Using elbow, exhale, squeeze bottom tip of shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Coming into reverse warrior, lift right arm up, spread the right ribs. And exhale into reverse. Back arm not onto the knee but below or on top of your knee. Huge inhale into the left side of your ribs. And exhale, relax your neck. Reaching your left fingertips up and away from the hip. Come up, come back into warrior 2 and come into extended warrior variation. Put left elbow on left thigh. The right arm goes behind you. Grab hold of your inner thigh from the back. If this is not happening, just put your arms on your lower back. That's all. Huge inhale, press left elbow into left thigh. Lift ribs up. Exhale, open up the chest. For a moment there, I'm gonna say my right thigh. Still messing up my left and right, even on camera. Release, hands down, step back to plank. Lower down to chaturanga, pull shoulders away from ear and away from the ground. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Pulling chest forward and up. Exhaling, down dog. Warrior 2 with shoulder shrugs. Inhale, right foot forward. I'm going to show you my bag, because I'm going to show you how it looks like. Now take a deep inhale, spread upper back. Hold the breath, lift shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale, squeeze top tip shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Exhale, squeeze middle tip of your shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Using elbows this time, exhale, squeeze bottom tip of your shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Hold the breath, lift shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale, squeeze top tip shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spreading upper back. Exhale, squeeze middle tip, shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spread upper back. Exhale, using elbows, squeeze bottom tip of your shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, spreading your upper back. Coming into reverse warrior. Inhale, lift left arm up, spread left side of your ribs. Exhale into reverse. Now there is a tendency when we come into this pose to have the front knee straightened up. So rebend the front knee and slide the front thigh forward into your warrior two. Huge inhale down into the legs. Now exhale, press the mount of the big toes into the ground and feel for what difference does it make in your warrior two pose. Release and come up into warrior two, coming into extended warrior variation. Right elbow on right thigh, left arm behind you, grab hold of your inner thigh from the back. Huge inhale, press the right elbow into right thigh, lift ribs. Exhale, open up the chest, relaxing right ear to right shoulder. Now use this pose to check out how can you be kind to yourself. Are you moving in a way that hurts yourself? Or is it painful for yourself? Can you show yourself some kindness by not moving that way? Release. Hands down, step back to plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Exhaling, down dog. Archer warrior two. Inhale, left foot forward in between hands into warrior two. Exhale, right arm on top, left arm below into archer. Now big inhale down into your legs. Exhale, press the mount of the big toes into the ground. Check out how that feels. Now inhale, lift ribs up and away from pelvis. Exhale, release your right shoulder so the right elbow can go up skywards. Now coming into cassowary. Inhale, lift ribs up. Exhale, bow forward in between the thighs. Elbows down towards the ground. Those of us who need a easier pose, have your ribcage on top of your thigh so that the thigh can take some of the weight off you. Then the rest of us, calm down. Release and come into pigeon. Hands down underneath your shoulder towards the front of the mat. Then come down into pigeon pose. Moving your back leg away from you. Now inhale, lift ribs away from pelvis. Exhale, come down. And release. Good things will be gone very soon, as we know it. Step back to down dog. Come into archer warrior two. Inhale, right foot forward into warrior two. I'm going to show you this side. And exhale, left arm on top, right arm below. Into Archer Warrior. A huge inhale, activate your legs, squeezing sit bone muscle towards each other. And exhale, lift ribs up and away from pelvis. Huge inhale down into the left shoulder. And exhale, relax that shoulder so the elbows can go up skywards. Coming into Cassowary, inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, bow forward. So if your fingers is not actually linking each other, you can actually grab onto your clothing, grab onto your strap or your towel. A good pose for you to explore how to be kind to yourself, right? So instead of going to frustration like, oh no, because I'm so tight, I cannot do this, grab the strap or your clothing. Release and come into pigeon pose. Hands down underneath shoulder and come into pigeon. Moving the back thigh away from you. Inhale, lift ribs. Exhale, come forward. Release and step back to down dog. Eagle Warrior 2. Inhale, left foot forward into Warrior 2. Exhale, left arm on top of the right into Eagle. A huge inhale. Lift elbows up and forward towards the face. Exhale, lower your face down towards bicep. So relaxing to your neck muscles here. Give your muscles a little bit of break before we move even further, right? Now coming into Emu. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, bow forward. Sending elbows down towards the ground. So if your elbows is not touching the ground, hovering off the ground, hands down on towards the ground. Easier option, ribs on top of thigh. Whichever variation that you comes into. Breathe in into your legs. Exhale, relax your neck. Release and come into pigeon, heel to butt. Hands down underneath shoulder. Come down into pigeon. Grab hold, right hand grab hold of right foot. And exhale to come down. Now some of us who are really tight in your body, you might just stay up. That's fine. Release and step back to plank pose. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Eagle Warrior 2. Inhale, right foot forward in between hands into Warrior 2. Let me flip myself over. Exhale, right arm on top of left into Eagle. A huge inhale. Lift elbows forward and up towards the face. This time around, let's work with the head up. A huge inhale into the upper back. And exhale, refill the space that you're creating on your upper back right here. Now coming into Imu. Inhale, lift ribs up and away from pelvis. Exhale, come forward. Pull belly in as you come down. And take whichever variation that you need to go into the pose. If you are feeling a little bit tighter in the body, ribcage on top of the thigh. Release and come into pigeon, heel to butt. This time round, left hand grab left ankle. Exhale, come down. Now release, press back into plank pose. Lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Interlock warrior. Inhale, left foot forward in between hands into warrior 2. Now exhale, left ribs on left thigh. Arms goes underneath, interlacing fingers behind you. If this is too much, hold on to a strap or a towel. Or, if you want it easier, come back into extended warrior variation. A huge inhale into your legs. Activate them. Exhale, lift ribs long. Now using this pose here to connect back to the intent. How can you be kind to yourself while you're here? Release. And come into head to ankle stage 2. Now exhale, bow the crown of the head down towards the ground and walk your hands towards the back. Huge inhale down into your legs. Exhale, press the mount of the big toes into the ground. And release. Come into pigeon. Have your strap or towel near you. We're coming into queen pigeon stage 1. Have the strap wrap around the left foot. Strap around left foot. Left arm goes from the back and grab onto the strap. Then right hand is down towards the ground. Inhale, lift ribs. Exhale, relax right ear towards right shoulder. For a neck release. And release. Step back into down dog. Interlock warrior. Inhale, right foot forward in between hands into warrior 2. And exhale, right side of your ribcage on right thigh. And arms goes underneath, interlace fingers behind you. Huge inhale, activate your legs. Exhale, lengthen spine. Release and come into head to ankle stage 2. And exhale, bow the head down towards the ground, arms walking towards the back. Release and come into pigeon pose. Moving into queen pigeon stage 1. Have the strap loop around your right foot, right ankle, and right arm goes behind you, grabbing onto the strap. Inhale, leave ribs out. And exhale, relaxing your left ear to left shoulder. Focus neck release, as well as a shoulder opener and a hip opener. Release and step back into plank. Lower the through chaturanga and inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhaling down dog. Come into hip to ankle prep. Inhale, left foot forward in between hands into warrior 2. And exhale, right hand 1 foot distance away from your right foot. Left hand on the inside of your inner thigh. Now huge inhale, press left hand into left thigh to straighten up the elbows and arc the ribs. Chest towards your right hand. Feel for what is going on your lower back, in your head, and in your ribcage. Release and come into twisting lunge. Lower the back knee down. Pat your right knee. Have your legs in 90-90. Inhale, lift right arm out, form a fist. And exhale, hook right elbow outside left thigh. Press left palm into the fist. Big inhale, push elbow into thigh to lift ribs out and away from your thigh. Next, exhale, open up your chest. And gently release. Come down into tangled pigeon. Come into pigeon pose. I'll walk you through this. So at any point of time, if you are stuck at any stages, stay there. Don't need to go further. Have your strap near you. Loop the strap around the left ankle. Left arm, grab onto the strap. Right hand, grab right ankle. For those of us who can go a little bit further, exhale, pull right ankle towards the butt. And come into your tangled pigeon. Get things really tangled up. So if this is too much, you just stay here. Don't need to go there. And if this is too much, come back to Queen Pigeon stage 1. Release and step back to down dog. Coming into hip to ankle prep. Inhale, right foot forward into warrior 2. Exhale, left hand 1 foot distance away from your left foot. Right hand on the inside of your right thigh. Inhale, press right hand into right thigh to lift ribs. Straighten the elbows and arc the ribs towards the left hand. Exhale, traction thigh bone forward. Release and come into twisting lunge. Pat left knee. Have your legs in 90-90. Inhale, make a fist with left hand first and reach left arm out. Exhale, hook left elbow outside right thigh. Press right palm into left hand. Left fist. Inhale, press left elbow into your right thigh to lift the ribs up and away from the thigh. Then exhale to open up the chest. Getting really tangled out. In these kind of moments where you get really tangled up, it is a good time for you to show kindness to yourself. Like, oh my god, I fucked up. But don't worry about that. Just have a laugh and move on. Release and come into tangled pigeon. Now for those of us who are really tight, there's a way to make it easier. Use a block, sit onto the block. The strap goes onto the right ankle. Right hand grab the strap. If you can move a little bit more, left hand grab left ankle. Kick the foot into your hand to lift chest up. Then if you can go a little bit more, pull the heel to the butt. I am tighter on my left side, so it's not happening on this side. But just try your best. And also to show kindness to yourself, don't overdo anything. And gently release. Step back to plank pose. Come down onto your knees and take a seat. Make a big loop. So, there's two options here. If you have a strap, you use a strap. If you do not have a strap, you come into Baddha Konasana on the back. Okay, I'll put those people who don't have a strap into Baddha Konasana on the back first. So if you don't have a strap, come down onto your back. Soles of the feet together, grab a hold of the outer edge of your feet. Then exhale, moving the foot and moving the feet close to your face. Or as much as maybe here or here. Those of you with the strap, make a big loop and come into hammock. Loop the strap around the ankle. Grab hold of the strap, both like that, in front of your face. Your hands goes on the inside of your legs. Now take a deep inhale, lift head up. Then exhale, slide the strap around the back of your neck. Then your hands, you can wrap it around your butt or anywhere you like. Maybe hands goes into prayer. And just relaxing here into wherever you feel a lot. Gently release. Whether you are in Baddha Konasana or hammock, release from the pose. And lay down onto your back for preparing for Shavasana. Straighten up the legs in front of you, let the feet fall out towards the side. Arms by the side of your pelvis, palm facing up skywards. Close your eyes here. Start to relax your whole body down to the ground. Now scan through from the crown of the head down to your feet. Which part of your body can you let go more? Relax your whole body towards the ground and let the ground carry you. Allow the ground to carry you. Feeling for the weight of your arms, your legs, your back, the back of your head. Relaxing to your facial muscles, the muscles around the eyeballs, and soften your jaw. very gently start to deepen the breath. Bringing awareness back onto your hands, arms, and your legs. Roll over towards the right. Use your hands to very gently pick yourself back up. Once you're seated up tall, have your hands to your heart center. Bow the head slightly down towards your heart. Remembering the intent of this class, at this vulnerable time, we tend to be quite harsh on ourselves, especially when you start to say like, oh no, I didn't move today, I'm gonna be fat. I heard that from quite a number of my friends. Some of them says they are unproductive. So learn how to be kind with yourself. Learn how to take breaks and learning how to slow down. We still have 2 weeks to go, or maybe more, we never know. So start that practice today. Learn how to be kind to yourself. Speak kind words to yourself. Take care of yourself and stay safe. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, every one of you out there. And I look forward for the next session. Bye bye.